Welcome back to Let's Play Hot Wheels Road Race. At the end of that tournament, that and its small legion of racers potentially overtaken racers that were once racing for us. What's going to come of it? Here at the Ice City. What used to be the end and now is not any longer. One of the two places where the others were unable to claim all of the pickups. I could already have full booster, I think, right now. Actually, I think I might not have full boost for this first jump now because of that. But that's not a loop. There is a loop here. Oh, no, we're good. You look out for that loop when we get to it. But unless I'm misremembering there being a loop. No, there is a loop, but it's this one. I don't know if this one's going to be any different than others. There's this one here. Here we go. Not sure how much benefit was gained from that. It doesn't seem like an especially opportune loop compared to some others we've seen. Alright. We're alright. I think it's still going smoothly so far. That turn's a little awkward there. Ah, jeez. Boost pad, thank you. Good job. I have so many instances of activating that shortcut and then not taking it. Pretty sure that only means that everyone else gets to take it instead of me. My ultimate run to this place would probably entail actually taking that shortcut after enabling it. Whoa. I accidentally turned a bit too hard the other way. What? Okay, what was that? That's not something I've ever seen happen. Even when I have had cases of like being upside down on jumps and things like that, I never had myself just get stuck on a jump like that. Also notice that that was actually able to pick up those pickups in the air. It has to pick up all the other ones on this particular run because it doesn't need to, but it's being confirmed that that was able to pick up those pickups that we couldn't. Ah, I even know it was there. It's just so awkwardly placed. If you hit the, if you actually are the one that opens the shortcut's super hard to take. I hate that. I was trying to actually stop, or I was not intending to actually turn around that time. Oh dear, I got a speed boost of someone. And then I managed to throw everything regardless. Another speed boost! That was someone from that's team too. Helping out. Don't know who. Is that Muscle Tone in front? Yep. Ah, freaking Muscle Tone. Switchback and or Road Rocket that would have been though. Still, Mega Duty holding out for us, thankfully. Alright, so chances are we're gonna see Muscle Tone placing. Probably. Not there's much I could have done directly to stop that. By that I mean that. But here we are. Alright, so I can't imagine anything particularly spectacular is going to happen on this one race, but we're here. The time is now, so let's see through to the end of this strange little race with these guys. In the jungle. I don't know if there are any loops here. I don't know if there's really anything left for that to have up its sleeve, to be perfectly honest. If there was anything, now would be the time, but we'll see. Oh, it's not impressive. In fact, now I can't hit boost on the next jump. Great. That jumping a little tricky is really annoying. This makes a difference right off the bat. But since there's already been one jump, everyone else is going to be able to take this next jump. They come up on. Everyone's gonna be able to boost on this. What am I doing? Whereas I can't. They also get another jump there that they also get boost on, so that's a big deal. Bah! I don't remember that part there. I actually legitimately don't remember that route that I just took. What's going on there? But maybe that does have one more thing up its sleeve. It just needed the right moment to do something with it. What do you mean failed? I was on my wheels. See if I can actually not waste this surprise. You couldn't think that there would not be any reason for connection with the shared last name between Green 16 Angels and that, could you? Oh, jeez! See, this is what that's entourage is for. Look at that. See, might not be the best racer in its own right, but Road Rocket really has something going on with helping. These guys are actually leading right now, by the way. All the leaders of the pack right now are actually that's team. So they're asserting some new dominance, to say the least. Most appropriately led by that, but we'll see if that's actually the case. Should theoretically be able to maintain boost mode throughout this whole track too, I'd imagine. Or at least almost. So this is the new that. The that once was, and in fact probably always was, simply hidden from us. We were simply blind the whole time. Sue would have known, but Golden Tetrad themselves, that that was in fact a member of the Golden Tetrad itself. Castaway? Perhaps? For what reason, if so? Did somebody new and better come along? Did Swoopy Doo displace him? Or even somebody else better? 16 Angels or Governor? Or better yet, was that removed for any particular reason? Is Golden Tetrad only allowed for the Tetrad of 4? It's totally possible. Whatever the reason, that now has to prove that it can beat them, and it will not be beat. And that it, golden or otherwise, will be the winner. And in fact, look how Muscatone just barely managed to hang on to placing. It tied for 3rd. But that does mean that team managed to occupy all the upper places, all 3. Placed in all places. So, shoot, oh dear. Well, in any case. Now with that over, with this tournament done, what we have now is this. Is the that we now know. One of, evidently, our most skilled drivers to be found to date, just shown by this tournament alone. But even beyond that, a superbly competent racer, apparently. One that has now become more powerful beyond anyone's imagination, simply to show that it will not be beat, and it can in fact beat the rest. They can rise above the Golden Tetrad, and is now no longer one of them, but instead superior to them. In fact, perhaps displaced specifically by its revariated 16 Angels, as we found out as we opened up this game. That small little hint, that little foreshadowing of connection between the two. Perhaps that specifically was displaced by 16 Angels. That was why it focused so heavily on 16 Angels and Governor in the simulation. Potentially, who knows? And why it actually sought to make its ultimate copy of somebody, at least as a single individual, powerful racer, Dusty Angel. Of course, there are also the faulty clones of Twin Mill, but those were strength in numbers, not in skill and individual prowess. But yes, here we are. So say hello to the new that. Why does it always start on Slingshot? I don't know. Slingshot's just bugged out, but yep. Kurt Wild and... where are you? Mark Wild. Rivalry that may or may not be seen to have any kind of end. But regardless, next episode, let's play Hot Wheels Road Race. We will have one more league to do. The final league. The final run throughout this whole game. Pretty much the last of a race, so I'll have a small number of things to show afterwards, but for now, this is it. Look at these best times we now got from that. Wow, that got the closest to the best time. That actually was my best time on here. Wow. You saw it happen and even still got the best time. It actually did beat everyone else. Jeez. If I hadn't messed up that last one, that would have also gone first. But the best time. 6 seconds. 10 seconds. My god. So, I don't know what else there's to say, but see you guys next time, next episode, let's play Hot Wheels Road Race, where things come to a close. Will we ever learn any more about the origin of that and its rise to power? I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's all there is to know that is known right now. I apologize that, by the way, that I won't be able to, before next recording session, the final recording session, get to hear reactions to this revelation or anything. I'll unfortunately be recording the final 5 episodes tomorrow morning, which bums me out a lot, actually. So, apologies for that, but I look forward to seeing what many think of this. It's interesting twist. But finally, we have a reason, a rhyme and a reason, explanation for what was going on this whole time, and why that was also attracted to the world race itself, and why that came up first. In fact, 16 Angels probably knew that too, and potentially providing the idea, being the one to provide the idea to create the world race as the final way to encounter and beat that, knowing that that could not possibly turn down such an idea. One whose ultimate goal is simply to win. So far, it's done pretty darn well. In so many ways. I feel like I'm dragging on, but I don't know. I'm just kind of, should you say, pleased with the story that's going on right now. We haven't had any actual progression in the story for a long time. That's part of it. So, But finally having a revelation of the motivation behind that and what it really did and what its backstory is to me, exciting. Hopefully others feel the same. Regardless, I'll see you guys next time. Next episode, Hot Wheels World Race. I don't want to end it now, but I have to. Bye, guys!